You know what kills me is the fact that there are things taking place right now, this very instance, primarily the drug war, that Rice, Senator Rice, because his name's on this nonsense too. Senator Rice himself agrees, says yes, this is nonsense. It was put here to destroy us. But reparations? That's what they're going at? Oh my Christ. This is being brought to us from Insider New Jersey. Rice, Cunningham, Sumter, Timberlake introduced legislation to create the New Jersey Reparations Task Force. What? Okay. Maybe I'm an idiot, but isn't Jersey the third state to join the Union? Like, we were one of the original abolitionist states, if memory serves correctly, and, like, yeah, oh, past sins, but I think, hey, we were on the right side on this one. But, no, Jersey apparently needs reparations. The quote-unquote blacks in New Jersey need reparations, huh? Rice, why is your name on this? Seriously, I kind of get the chicks doing it because it's a dumb idea. But Rice, Rice, what is your name doing on this? Okay, we have problems right now. We have issues right now, many of which the state has helped facilitate right now and back then. So, as far as reparations go, in the third state in the union, because it's not like we Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, one of those places. Nah, this is Jersey. Cut it out. Let's get. Oh my goodness, like it's infuriating. It really is, because it's them, like, like kicking the can and distracting from the reality of what's taking place now in our family courts and via child support, and our the no man in the house rule, the welfare state, just the culture in the media, just of all the things to sit here and be like, oh yeah, we need a task force for, which is just another is, oh, we're gonna look into it, we're gonna inquiry, we're gonna basically pay colleges to do studies that turn out the way that we want them to turn out. That's basically it, and it's nonsense. And all these folks need to be ashamed of themselves, because you're here, you're in this position. It's 2019. Fix the problems that continue to destroy us at this very moment. Like, if the drug war was over and everybody were doing what was doing fantastic, particularly in these urban spaces, then you know what? Look into it. But guess what? We got problems right now. From Trenton, Senator Ron Rice, Senator Sandra B. Cunningham, Assemblywoman Shavonda Sumter, Assemblywoman Brittany Timberlake, and the Legislative Black Caucus introduced legislation today which would establish the New Jersey Reparations Task Force. The task force would conduct research and develop proposals and recommendations to address the generational harms caused by the state's role in the institution of slavery and its legacy of systemic racial discrimination. So here's the deal. Jersey is racist as hell. There is no denying that, right? But when it comes to, what's been done and how things have played out, I'm sorry, the fact that once you, ladies and Senator Rice, your existence negates a lot of your facts. Okay? The mere fact that, oh, yeah, well, we're so oppressed and we've been taken down. There's been, there's been a 900% increase in black elected representation. Yet, the quality of life for average black people continue, particularly those in urban spaces, continue to just dwindle and diminish. So yeah, there is and this is where it becomes a jambalaya of thoughts and ideas, because yeah, there is issues. There are things that there are legacies and mindsets that date back all that way, right? Oh, I'm better than you because of race. I'm better than you because my skin color is just somewhat different. But it's so innocuous now. Because if when I've gone and talked to Senator Rice, he feels he's better than me. He feels himself above me. He definitely feels himself above me. But the deal is that based on race? No, it's because he's an elected official. and he's used to getting his way. The existence and history of slavery in the United States is the greatest evil our country ever committed. I don't know. I mean, did you taste Crystal Pepsi? The continuation of systemic and institutional racism spanning from the emancipation of slaves to the present continues the dark part of history, said Senator Rice. Well, so does the drug war, and you're not doing anything about that, sir. We've had this conversation, and I'm honestly tired of it because it's been well over a year. Stop this nonsense. I believe the country is ready to have a conversation on the history of slavery and racism in this country. You keep saying country, but we a state, bro. Giving us a special opportunity to research New Jersey's role in slavery and develop reparation proposals for African Americans in New Jersey. What, like the 10 of us left? Everybody else is like Jamaican or Haitian? Stop. Cut this bullshit out. This is an incredible first step in righting our country's greatest wrong. You keep talking about the country, but we a state. Yet if you want to sit here and talk about what the country do, then go after. Well, actually, he did run against Congressman Payne for the congressional seat. So I mean, he took his shot. He lost because the establishment is the establishment, and they want that soft. They want that puppet right there. So I respect this, Senator Rice. But yeah, my guy. You keep talking about the country and you're trying to wrap the whole country up when we're talking about Jersey, and we sit in a complete, not in a much different position, but a different position as from the country as a whole, particularly with us being the third state in the union. This is an incredible first step in righting our country's greatest wrong. We will never see true equality if we do not take responsibility for the many ways slaves have shaped the socioeconomics of our country. Okay, but the deal is like, what's shaping the socioeconomics of right now? Like, I'm saying, talking about slavery. Like, bruh, bring industry back. Bring economic mobility back. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all supposed to do instead of sitting here. Senator Cunningham said Senator Cunningham. I hope this legislation will inspire other states to take action as well. The institution of slavery has impacted every aspect of our democracy since this nation's founding, and it is time we finally take a good hard look at the damage it has done. There's this. I saw this post from Ras Baraka, and people got mad at me. Ras Baraka, if you don't know, is the mayor of Newark, New Jersey's largest city. And they had this post where they took the kids to see that Harriet movie that I've trashed on this channel 3 times now. Because it's some fabrication of stories that just happen to feature the character of Harriet Tubman. Like, this is, like, it is what it is. But they're like, oh yeah, we're taking the kids to go see our history. Like, acting like it's a true story. And bro, what are you doing? Why are you planting that seed in these kids' minds? Oh, wait, no. That's exactly what the education system has been here for the entire time. So, guys, like, there's no win. New Jersey was not removed from the harm and ill effects of slavery. Slavery was not just a Southern institution in the 17th century. There were laws on the books that grossly impacted Africans, which effects may still be felt today. Assemblywoman Sumter Burt says, Assemblywoman Sumter. Okay, we're not going to read what any of these chicks got to say because, sweetheart, we know how it's felt today. We know how it's implemented today. Our urban centers in particular are nothing but prison farms, and the folks within them cattle for the true trade. So miss me, man. Miss me. Okay, so let's read the last couple of paragraphs in this because I really don't care what these broads got to say. The task force would examine the role New Jersey played in slavery and study a lingering negative effects of slavery on African Americans and society. Like I said, like the 15 of us left because anybody with half a ounce of sense got the hell out of this state a long time ago. Replaced by, like, people from other countries for the most part. The Haitians and the Jamaicans and the Caribbeans. And it's no disrespect to them. Love to them. The Africans who left us over there all those years ago. Not too much respect for you guys, but still, as human beings, individually, I'll never sit there and be like, oh, and try to be a dick. Deal is that as far as descendants go, bruh, I done told you how we fix this. It's a policy thing. It's a legislative thing. Got to end the drug war. Got to go and fix that crime bill that Bill Clinton put in. Y'all savior, Bill Clinton. This is disgusting. It really is. Because instead of focusing on the right thing, they're sitting here going all the way back to slavery. And guess what? There's going to be a ton of people, and thusly it's going to get a whole bunch of opposition. Because you're excluding a whole lot of folk. When in reality, after the 60s into the 70s and 80s, it's been smooth sailing. And would you like to know why? Because they put people like you in a position to do what you're doing, which is misdirect and misguide and mislead. And that's where I have my beef. And as far as Jersey in slavery, right? I went and found this article on NJ.com. Not surprising, New Jersey ties to the Confederacy. You probably didn't know. Written by Amanda Hoover. Okay, so Flint Point Cemetery. We're just going to run through them. Flint Point Cemetery. Princeton alumni in the war. Didn't Princeton agree to pay reparations too? That's ridiculous. No love for Lincoln in New Jersey. Apparently Jersey didn't vote for Lincoln. The Chalfont Hotel. Hey, that actually looks nice. The First Lady of the Confederacy. Oh, yeah. Verena Ann Banks, the wife of Confederate President Jefferson Davis, came from a prominent New Jersey family, although she was born in Miss. Okay, so she just came from a prominent Jersey family. Oh, all right. So this is just like these are the ties that they can link. Streets named for Confederate supporters, generals, groups in New Jersey. Sons of Confederate Veterans chapter operates out of Hamilton. Yeah, man, Jersey's racist. No one's saying Jersey's not racist. Well, when it comes to what's taking place with actual descendants, bruh, that game is not that conversation is not the one that you're looking to have. You're just like black people and bruh, fall back. where the Mason line hits New Jersey, Mason-Dixon line. The Confederate flag and seal. Yeah, it's not even a part of our, but that's the thing. That's not what Jersey was about. Like I said, third state in the Union. But either ways, that's about it. I'm just frustrated because I've been talking to like the broads, Sumter, Timberlake, and Cunningham. I haven't really interacted with, but the one guy on this that's making this push, Rice, is one I have, and I'm like, my guy, what are you doing? We got bigger fish to fry. We got fish to fry right now. I actually reached out to Jamal Holly and asked him about this. Like, wait, where do you stand with this? But yeah, no response. That's because Jamal Holly is far more politically savvy than, you know, these folks. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. Audience and so what do you guys think? Huh? She a 35%er? Because I've seen it tons of times. Some folks, I don't think Sumter's a 35%er. Timberlake used to be, but she hit the wall. And you know, Sumter's like is trying to not hit it either. And Cunningham, I think I've seen Cunningham before. Definitely not a 35%er. So you got all these past wall, past prom folks talking about something that honestly don't affect them because they making hundreds of thousands of dollars in their positions as elected officials and amongst other things, because they always rock with more. But either ways, let's bring this one to an end. So let's rock this one out. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to give videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and like don't really like me like that. Hit the notification bell, because I forgot to put that after the sub, and speak. Let me know what do you think in the comments. I mean, I personally just, when it comes to reparations, it's why I don't sit there and mess with ADOS like that, because all they do is cry about reparations when there are problems taking place right fucking now. We have issues right now. And they refuse to, they're like, oh no, man, this is working out perfectly. Like, no, it's not. But if you are of that mindset, I would love to hear from you. Please explain it to me how, you know, yeah. And that's another thing. That's another part about it, because they want to claim the scalp for their tribe, when in reality, when it comes to the drug war, it's something that affects everybody. And so I can't help but feel like it's a little bit of discrimination on their part as well. Because like, oh, well, you know, the drug war, that's everyone. Yeah, everyone. That's the point. Save as many people as possible. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until the next one.